Hello everyone, wishing a very happy World Environment Day. The World Environment Day is celebrated on 5th of June, that is today, every year in more than 100 countries. Today we are celebrating this special day happily, but do you think will this be sustainable in future? Well, this might not be the same scenario in the coming years. The UNEP, United Nations Environment Programme, came up with an ideology in creating awareness and actions to take in protecting the environment. So, as a part of this, we are here to aware you with the sustainability and the sustainable development goals. So, my fellow mates will take you through this.
What is sustainable development? The development which meets the needs of the present generation without compromising with the ability of the future generation to meet their own needs is called sustainable development. Now let us talk about the sustainable development goals. But what are sustainable development goals? What are they used for? Well, sustainable development goals are a set of 17 interlinked global goals which are designed for a better or more sustainable future for all of us.
When and where were the Sustainable Development Goals formulated? The SDGs was set up in the year 2015 by United Nations General Assembly and are indeed to be achieved by the year 2030. The SDGs are developed in post-2015 development agenda as future global development framework to succeed the Millennium Development Goals, which is ended in the year 2015. How many SDGs do we have and what are they? There are in total 17 Sustainable Development Goals. The first SDG is No Poverty. The goal is to end the poverty in all its forms. And eradicating poverty is not a task of charity. It is an act of justice and key for unlocking the enormous human potential.
Sustainable Development Goal 2 is Zero Hunger. Hunger is the leading cause for maximum deaths in the world. If we promote sustainable agriculture with modern technologies and fair distribution system, we can sustain the whole world's population and make sure that nobody will ever suffer from hunger again. Sustainable Development Goal 3 is Good Health and Well-being. The new goal for worldwide good health promotes healthy lifestyles, preventive measures and modern and efficient healthcare for everyone.
Sustainable Development Goal 4 is Quality Education. Education is the key to prosperity and opens a world of opportunity, making it possible for each of us to a progressive, healthy society. Learning benefits every human being and should be available to all. Sustainable Development Goal 5 is Gender Equality. The goal is to achieve gender equality and empower women and girls. By denying women equal rights, we deny half the population a chance to live life at its fullest. Political, economical, social equality for women will benefit all the world's citizens.
SDG 6 is Clean Water and Sanitation. The goal is to ensure availability and sustainable management of water and sanitation to all. Although huge strides have been made to access to clean drinking water, lack of sanitation is undermining these advances. SDG 7 is Affordable and Clean Energy. The goal is to ensure access to affordable, reliable, sustainable and modern energy to all. Implementing energy solutions as fast as possible to counter the climate change, one of the biggest threats for our own survival.
SDG 8 is Decent Work and Economic Growth. The goal is to promote sustained, inclusive and sustainable economic growth, full and productive employment and decent work for all. SDG 9 is Industry, Innovation and Infrastructure. The goal is to build resilient infrastructure, promote inclusive and sustainable industrialization, and foster innovation. A functioning and resilient infrastructure is the foundation of every successful community. To meet future challenges, our industries and infrastructure must be upgraded.
Sustainable Development Goal 10 is Reducing Inequality. The goal is to reduce inequality within and among the countries. The increasing gap between rich and poor often leads to inequality, social discrimination. In order for nation to flourish, equality and prosperity must be available for everyone. Sustainable Development Goal 11 is sustainable cities and communities. The goal is to make the cities and human settlements inclusive, safe, resilient and sustainable.
SDG number 12 is Sustainable Consumption and Production. Sustainable consumption and production aims at doing more and better with less. It is all about promoting resource and energy efficiency, sustainable infrastructure, and a better quality of life for all. Its implementations help us to achieve overall development plans, reduce future economic, environmental, and social costs, strengthen economic competitiveness, and reduce poverty. SDG number 13 is Climate Action. Climate change is real and an undeniable threat to the entire civilization. The effects are already visible and will be catastrophic unless we take action now. Through education, innovation, and adherence towards the climate commitments, we can make the necessary changes to protect the planet.
SDG 14 is Life Below Water. The goal is to conserve and sustainably use the oceans, seas, and marine resources for sustainable development by preserving the aquatic flora and fauna as well. SDG 15 is Life on Land. The goal is to protect, restore, and promote sustainable use of terrestrial ecosystems, sustainably manage forests, combat desertification, and halt and reserve the land degradation and halt biodiversity loss.
Sustainable Development Goal 16 is Peace, Justice, and Strong Institutions. The goal is to promote peaceful and inclusive societies for sustainable development, provide access to justice for all, and build effective, accountable, and inclusive institutions at all levels. Sustainable Development Goal 17 is Partnerships for the Goal. The goal is to strengthen the means of implementation and revitalize the global partnership for sustainable development.